Uncle, I'm finished. Please publish this one for me. I sacrificed myself to get money to send to my family. People think I'm doing a decent job if they see the money I send them. Yellow viewers, welcome once again to another episode of African Confessions HD, right here on Extraordinary Africa. My name is Solution Uncle. If you're still new, in this show we publish lifetime confessions. Usually we publish anonymously for their own safety reasons. We have plenty of confessions in this story, so don't go anywhere, guys. This is video number 2 of 2. If you have not yet watched the first video, make sure soon after watching this, you go straight there and watch. It's a confession of a man who spent almost 40 days with a mermaid under the pool. Uncle, I'm finished. Please publish this one for me. I sacrificed myself to get money to send to my family. People think I'm doing a decent job if they see the money I send them. I am a mother of 3 from Harare. I have other children of my late sisters I'm taking care of. The kids are still young and still need my support. In Harare, I was a secretary at a farmer's. Zimbabwean economy was always up and down. At some time, our salary was low as 50 United States dollars if converted from our local currency. I was always failing to balance everything. The family was very big than my salary. I ended up going to top nightclubs. Maybe some people can come, hook me, pay my entrance into the nightclub, then you sleep with me for money. I have been doing this for a lot of times. One day, a lesbian came to me and offered a lot of money if I was to go to her flat. I hated lesbians, but the money I was offered was too much. My hatred disappeared because I needed money. I went with her to her house. The person was very nice. I never thought to meet a lesbian very kind and caring like that lady. She drove me until we arrived at their home. She stayed alone. The house was a very beautiful mansion in a very good low-density suburb I can't mention. We entered into the house. I have never seen such a beautiful place. High-quality furnitures, high-quality curtains. Everything was high quality. Even the ceiling, even the floors. I have never been in such a beautiful house since I was born. Everything was class. We slept together. Before that, she cooked the food. Did everything for me very well. During bedtime, we went to her bedroom, slept together the whole night. She was doing whatever she wanted. During the morning, when I was about to leave, she told me to tell her about my life. I started explaining everything, from when my husband died to when I was given these children of my sisters. She felt pity for me. I never thought she felt pity. She felt pity for me and promised me for something big. We exchanged contacts and she promised to call. For almost about a month, I was still using the money. Unexpectedly, the lady called me whilst I was returning from work. She said, "Where are you?" I told her I was on my way from work. She came. She said, "Wait there," and collect me, drove me to her house. That's when she started talking about this job in Kuwait. She told me that there was a company in need of a secretary in Kuwait. Her brother was the recruiter. She gave me the number of the brother. I returned home. I started chatting with the brother. They promised to pay everything, from visa to the ticket fee. Everything was paid. The day to go came. I was super excited. My very first time to board an aeroplane. I was very happy. Even my kids were very happy. They think the future was bright, but we didn't know what was at the end. The day came. I went to the airport. My family accompanied me. I left them in the hands of my nephew. She was the one taking care of the children. I arrived in Kuwait. I don't know how I was transported to this other town because the car was a van closed. They put me with other African ladies. We were a lot of ladies from Africa. I was taken by the so-called my employer, went to an area which is like a farm. At that place, there is a lot of dogs. A lady showed me my bedroom and everything I was to use before going to work. The next day, I was told I was to be shown what type of work and everything I will be doing at the farm. I slept, but by that time, I was suspicious. The type of facilities, the type of job I was promised, and the type of room I was using, it didn't match at all. Everything was out of standard. I slept, but I was in fear. I don't know what was to happen tomorrow. The following day, I was called to the office. I went there. There were two men. I was told, this is your bosses. I was told to enter into their car. I was very afraid, but there was nothing I could do. By that time, I couldn't even manage to remember the direction where we came from because I've been passed like a soccer ball from this person to the other person. We went, it's like a plot 30 kilometers away from that farm. We arrived and we entered into the other room. In that room, there was a very big dog barking weirdly. I was told to kiss the dog. I asked them, how can I kiss this aggressive dog? They said, kiss it. They showed me a paper written 500,000 rands and said, this will be your paycheck. Then we'll be sending it back home bit by bit. I wanted money because I was afraid my family was starving. It was almost 2 months without sending anything. I tried and kissed. After that, the thing ate my punan and removed it all. As I speak, I have a very big wound. It's paining me. It's growing. It's moving to the stomach and to the back. I'm sending money, but I'm dying. I don't know how to tell my kids because they'll start to be stressed. I don't know how it will end, but as it is now, it's like I'm dying. Please, Solution Uncle, publish this one for me. I need advices. I'm dying. I feel like I'm already dead. Yellow Solution Uncle, please publish this one for me. I am a commercial sex worker based in Johannesburg. I've been in the hustle for years, but this year I've played with hot soup. I am crying all day and night. I've been to very many houses. I usually trap truck drivers. They are the ones who hook me most of the times. And there is this truck driver who hooked me. I went with him to Zimbabwe. We did what we did along the way. Upon arriving back in South Africa, I stole his cell phone and went with it to my home. Upon arriving at home, I sold it and brought food for me and my kids. Now we hear something like a man crying, bring back my cell phone. The thing will be talking in our stomachs, both me and my kids. I don't know what to do. I'm struggling. I don't know where to go and who to tell my story. But this is what happened to me. Please, Solution Uncle, post. Don't forget to hide my identity because I am using a friend's phone. Thank you so much. Yellow, post for me on my behalf. This is not really a confession, but rather I'm venting. So I've been in a relationship with this guy. We're about to hit 2 years next year. Before dating him, he was a player and fuckboy. the smash and pass type of guy. All these relationships won't even reach 2 weeks. But when he started dating me, I denied him sex for a few weeks till he gave up. I think he started changing because he started showing me care and love. He no longer cared sex, just being with me was enough. He would always tell me how much I changed him just by loving him, being there for him and caring for him. He started being open and told me about his life, his struggles, serious things, and at that time he was not working. He would get piece jobs here and there, but every time he gets the money, he would spoil me without even asking. There came a time where I cheated on him, but he let it pass. So he says he relocated because of work, and our relationship started having hiccups. He found another girlfriend, and we broke up. Even though we had broken up, he would be check up on me randomly. He would bring me gifts without me asking for them. He would help me financially. When things were tough on my side, I always moved to my granny's house. This because of circumstances, only to find out that my granny's house is not far from where he stays. It's one text away. We started meeting up again for a few months, and he was still the same caring guy. We kept breaking up and getting back together because we would always fight. Fast forward now, he suggested that he gets a fuck bad because I'm virgin and I can't give him sex. I agreed since I was not planning on having it with him. Guy found two partners. I found out we fought about it, but we did not break up. Now it seems like he is in love with his sex partner. I mean, they act like a couple. They gave each other nicknames on Facebook. She comes to his house anytime, even where I'm there. They tell each other they love each other. At first, the girl used to understand that I'm the main, so she would know her boundaries. But now she doesn't give. She even has a nerve to say I'm dramatic for being angry when she comes to my boyfriend's house, whereas I'm there. So now my boyfriend, he has also changed. He no longer begs me. He no longer cares. Today we fought because of this very same girl, and he just let me. I blocked him and unblocked him. Still nothing. I texted him. He apologized and told me he loves me. I told him to break up with that girl. He just said he'll do as I say. Then the convo ended now. He is telling me he's going somewhere where we'll meet on weekend, but he's closed at work. He open in January. Of course, he just doesn't want me to come over because I'll disturb them. Mind you, the girl is pregnant and he keeps saying the child is not his. It belongs to the girl's ex, but I don't believe that. Actually, Mara, Bashimare, Lebath. I just want to move on, but I am madly in love with the guy, and the more he ditches himself, I become ditched. I no longer know what to do, how to break up with him or move on. Please help me. Hello, uncle. I am broke and yet I am in a relationship with a guy who I love. It's been more than 8 years that I have been with him. I have cheated on him, lied to him. On top of that, I have a baby boy outside the relationship. My boy is 4 years old. This guy has shown me so much support, love, and care. There was never a time where I needed him and he was not there. He is stingy, catch you later. Yo, I have to do sacrifices to come see him. Then he gives me transport money to go back. He doesn't spoil me, but I do my best to cook for him, clean, and make sure that he's satisfied and bed. I cheat on him because he doesn't give me money. I don't drink, party. I just want him to consider me when he gets the income. He gets, cause I too do think about him when I'm paid, taking him to lunch, show him how I want things to be, but he's failing. I want him to give me money so that I'm able to save, help him grow his business, help him do changes in life such as marrying me too, but he's selfish. Help, what do I do? I complicated between churches. I am born, raised ZCC way, but my angel wants me to build a church for him. How Because as SCC, we're not supposed to form small churches, not underwritten by Moria. I must get permission from Moria first. They won't allow you that because I am a woman and I get dirty. I can't build any church that is not Moria assigned and accredited. So the angel told me a church has been apostolic with drums. I have already have it in mind, but won't I bear the consequences if I leave ZCC Church and start my own apostolic church where I will be an independent healer and get directions from my angel? I am still young, is what is holding me back, and they said they give me less time. I am grown. Hello guys, please, I need to vent. I am 20 years old girl living with both parents. My mom is 47 old, my dad is 49 old. I have 5 siblings. The thing is that my father, guys, I don't know his problem with my mom. He is always swearing my mother and being physical abusive. Ku mamami in front of us is even worse on serious occasions like Christmas and New Year. Even once he drink, we know he will be swearing my mother and fighting her, even outside in front of everyone. He doesn't want my mother to have any friends or talk to us. Mind you, these people are my biological parents. I am at a point where I sometimes wish he can leave us or die, because whatever akona endling, there is no peace even on Christmas Day. The neighbors were watching us while he was hitting my mom. My mother doesn't want to arrest him because she feels that my last brother will be a pit as my little brother lives our daddy. I wish I had money and I was working. I would be moving out to rent. Please kindly advise me on something. Heart is tired and heavy.